All right, so today I will share a little bit about how to use GrantForward. This GrantForward is like the Google, like the search engine for the grant opportunities, scholarship, lots of things you can find that will benefit organizations or schools. So I will share my screen. All right. So Grant Forward will look like this. As you can see, it provides you with a search algorithm that allows you to get the new and accurate funding opportunities and many more. So this database has been used from so many universities. So, okay. Here, you can enter your email address as you want. I think they're also starting to have give access to the sumail.net as well. So though non-student worker can also access Grant Forward. All right. So basically, here is the my dashboard, the home. So as you can see, they have like some list of new grant opportunities, new sponsors. We can also find like researchers across all institutions, or also like the researchers at Southern Utah University. We can check all of those. You can check them if the user or the PI happen to want to collaborate with these people. All right. So I usually will go directly to search grant opportunities. So lately I've been trying to help a professor in health sciences to get like some funding regarding the her research about sarcopenia. So we can have here, so for example, sarcopenia. And then if you need some of these keywords that are related, GrantForward is very smart as well. It will give you like some keywords that is correlated with sarcopenia. Maybe we can go with skeletal aging, um, aging as well. So let's press search. And then, oh, okay. So we found one. We can also play with these filters. So show exclusion search if you need to exclude some sponsors country. Usually it will give us the one based in US, as this is where we reside right now. categories. If you have like any other categories that we should include, the deadline, you can say like you want to submit like 2 months from now. So let's see, like October to February. Oops, we don't have it. So let's go back. Doesn't have it. You can also reset. Status, we want to have it the open and continuous one because what's the point? We are looking for the closed one, right? But sometimes you can also check for the closed ones, just in case if we can find the sponsors, like other sponsors than National Institute of Arthritis and Musculoskeletal and Skin Disease. Usually it comes from the US Department of Health and Human Services. So we can check here, like if there's any other sponsors from other organizations that also sponsor related research like this, like oh, it's from National Institute of on Aging. This is also National Institute on Aging and from US Department of Health and Human Services. So you can see here, this is some of the sponsors also sponsoring sarcopenia and then things related to it. So look, we can also look some of the grants that are provided by these sponsors, like Alzheimer's, and then even this one, National Longitudinal Study of Adolescent to Adult ADD Wealth Wave. So let's go back to here. So for now, let's say we're trying to look for the open ones, the ones that we can submit. And then the amount, if you want to have like specific numbers, you can drag this bar to be able to find how much funding do you need. And then sponsor types, if you want specifically is for the federal one or the state one or from the foundation or even corporate, you can do that as well. So it depends on your needs. Grant types, what do you want like from this? Maybe you want the fellowship or scholarship, internship work study, research project, training or course, travel. Do you have like plenty of these types of grants? So yeah, that's for the grant types. So applicant locations, let's say Utah because we live in Utah now. And then activity locations, you can also say Utah or other locations, but usually it's applicant and then activity, they're all in the same, it happens in the same place. Citizenship, if it's needed, limited submissions, you can choose between if it's limited or not limited for the submission. Usually some grants will only give like will only provide for five submission. You can say you can click that or not limited, which is any numbers of grants submitted. Usually, if it's limited, it's going to be like more strict. It's to for the criteria for uh everything. Like they really need like the best ones. And applicant types, you can choose between individual applicant or organization applicant. Under the organization applicants, you can choose like maybe what is this like nonprofit organization, governmental, academic institution, something like that. Yeah, and then the one with if you know which sponsor which project is it, if you have this FDA numbers already, you can just search it from here. Okay, so let's say we found this one, promoting research opportunities on HIV slash AIDS in NIMS. So you can check here the purpose and then the background, what are the research objectives. So I think like basically this one wants to correlate HIV or AIDS associated comorbidities with um anything here that is related to HIV or AIDS associated comorbidities. So we can see here this the sponsors are federal or national. And then grant types here is to fund the research project. So it's very specific. So they will only fund the research project. That's it. Um, so their submission here will be shared, and then the applicant types that they want the applications submitted from. So it can be like individual applicant, investigator, the ones who are in their early career, like maybe like researching about HIV or AIDS, or the senior person already work in their field of HIV. Also organization applicant, because we're here as you use a school. So if there's anything but the academic institution will be good. Usually there's another types of applicant types if that's undergraduate or graduate who can apply. You can also like see them, like pay attention to those. So as we can see here from the filters, earlier applicant location is unrestricted. So whether you're in Utah, you're in New York, or in Illinois, everywhere it's okay for you to have these locations. And submission information, you can see more information here. So release date of this is 2022, and then first available due date is 2023. Expiration date is January 2028. So you can see here like some restrictions of the applications. So R01 is not allowed. It's nice because I think like our school is not R01. So this is the contact of the program officer. So if you have any um, inquiries, any question regarding this funding opportunity, you can ask them directly. If it's related to scientific or research, you can contact her, or if it's related to financial or the grants management, you can ask him. So we can see here the categories of this grants as well. Maybe it's in the, yeah, in the medical science, dermatology, skin. So it's also useful to put, if you already knew, like for example, you wanted HIV and sarcopenia, you can also like include the keywords as well there. So the more you put like the keywords, the better. And if you want, like how to say it? Like for example, you want to find a grant. I will reset it. If you want to find a grant, like the immune, and so you want to find like anything that has these two words together, because sometimes GrantForward will give us only the body, the keyword the grant that has a keyword of body or immune, immune only. So yes, so if you want to find both of them together, you need to put like the apostrophes here, like the quotes here. So they will all come together. Oops, you don't have it. So let's try. Hmm. Like this. They have the global aging here. So if you try it, if you don't have like the quotes, it's gonna give you some grants that are not that they have both words health and muscle, but not together. So let's try if we can find anything if they are together. Oops, they don't have it. Maybe try muscle disorders. Ah, like this. So they will give us the both words together. Muscle disorders. Yep. Okay, so back to this. let's say we want this one, the Binational Science Foundation research grants. So I want to export uh, this information here about this grant. So we can have like everything, we can take everything. And then if you want to download in CSV, PDF, or text, let's say I want to download it in PDF. Hmm. Export. Hmm. Nope. Let's see. Ah, so it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be totally same. It will have the status, which is open, description, um, sub areas, amount information, deadlines, source, URL, sponsors, maximum amount, grant types, eligibility, every information which is the same that you can find here. Applicant types and locations, categories, keywords. Let's see. Oh, not this one. Where was it? Oh, here. So, yep. So, like earlier. So it's same. And it's same metabolic, and then they will give you like the amount of information. You can expand this if you want to have more information regarding this amount. And then this is the applicant types. As you can see, not for undergraduate, not for graduate, not for an organization applicant. So I don't think this will be relevant to us because it doesn't have it's not for undergraduate or graduate or even academic institution. So I don't think this is suitable for us. Say, let's say for academic, undergraduate, and then graduate. Let's see if we can find one. Yep, like this. So it's applicable for graduate students. Applicant locations US or Canada, activities in US or Minnesota, especially. So this can be more suitable, more relevant to us. So if you want to bookmark it, it's you can do it here as well to bookmark in general, or you can also add to list if you have like, oh, for example, I want to add a new list for my findings, for example. So besides favorite is going to bookmark this grant in general, but if you want to add it to specific lists that you have, like this one, it's it's available as well. Right. So if you want to find the previous one, you can look for it at in the saved. Oh, sorry. You can find it here. See? So I had this saved here. And then favorite will mark like everything that I mark, but doesn't have like groupings on it. Okay. And if you want to save search, for example, you want to save this search regarding the muscle disorders, you can do this as well. And then we can see here we saved this finding. We saved this search. So if you want to view it, you can set as default. You can as well. So if you are waiting, maybe in the future, there will be more research project that is more related to some PIs, because some PIs sometimes like they request like very like a specific um research project. For example, um, I had one professor ask me to find regarding sarcopenia, and then I couldn't find anything that is related to sarcopenia and then muscles. Like I mentioned before, I found it, but it has to be related with the HIV, which the PI is not interested in. So you can save this search, and then you can keep looking, keep coming back to it, and then keep looking if there are any updated or new awards published. All right, so other things can also like summarize if you don't have time to um read them all at once. And usually at the same time, the GrantForward will refer you to more results from your search, which are something that some grants that are related to the ones that you are looking at right now, like this. So you can see here, basically, um, social intervention, clinical and trial planning. Maybe it's similar to this grants. So lots of here of this grant you can find. So yeah, that's a little bit regarding the grants forward. Besides the grants, you can also try to find for awards, sponsors, or even the researchers. You can create profiles, edit your profile. So you'll be found like with by other researchers. see that I already like shared some as well. So for example, let's see, you want to share this. I usually share this to Katie and give some explanation, additional message for her. You can also send a copy to of this email. I will put it too small. If you want the same thing to be sent to your email address, you can do that as well. And you can just share it, and then this grants will be sent to Katie directly. And then she can check about this grant whether it's applicable or not. You can put like multiple people here, for example, Eliani as well. So yeah, I put the share. You can also see here is the histories of me trying to find some grants. You can also put recommendation if you want to specifically get recommendation from GrantForward. You can customize a keyword, add keyword for it, so it's gonna be easier for you to find some of those grants. So yeah, basically GrantForward is very user-friendly, very intuitive. So it will give you, it will help you to find some grants that are available out there. Not even grants. Sometimes we can also search for the scholarship as well. So here you can find maybe some scholarship as well for the students to be able to access it as well. So yeah, I think that's it regarding the GrantForward. And thank you.